The Mandalorians are one of the most influential factions in the entire Star Wars galaxy, with key figures dating all the way back to the Old Republic, which is why I am so happy to see new Star Wars projects like the Book of Boba Fett and The Mandalorian highlight these characters in so many new ways.
I can bring you in warm, or I can bring you in cold.
All of this recent content inspired me to take a break from my Old Republic and Clone Wars builds to make 3 Mando-themed Mocs using some of the most influential and important Mandalorians to ever set foot in a galaxy far, far away. So sit back and relax, grab yourself a beverage, and let's get into these Mocs.
Your clones are very impressive. You must be very proud. I'm just a simple man trying to make my way in the universe.
Our first build will feature the father of all clone troopers, Jango Fett, who a strong majority of you actually voted as your favorite Mandalorian, which was a surprise to be sure, but a welcome one. Now, the inspiration for this build actually comes from an old Legends comic where Jango first meets Count Dooku in a battle between Mandalorians and Jedi, where Jango loses his entire clan and is wrongfully arrested by Dooku's Jedi strike force.
First time.
During this battle, Jango was killing Jedi any way he could, at times even using a rock to fight these saber-wielding force freaks. Now, this battle was obviously a long time ago, so I'm using this custom Jedi Count Dooku and Jango Fett that I got from American Bricks. Now, I know this minifigure isn't 100% accurate because Jango was wearing a different color armor back then, but for recognition purposes, I decided to use this guy, and I'm really happy with how it worked out.
Like a Bantha. Yes?
From father to son, we have the infamous Boba Fett. He was actually the first Mandalorian ever introduced to Star Wars fans all the way back in the 1977 Christmas special. So leaving him out of this video would have been absolutely diabolical.
That's not right!
So for this build, I decided to recreate the season finale of the Book of Boba Fett, specifically when Boba's fighting the Annihilator droid on the streets of Mos Espa. The build was pretty simple, and I also enjoyed making this custom Annihilator droid. Someone actually left a comment about this droid on my last video saying it was one of their favorites, so thank you for the inspiration on this one. Overall, I'm really happy with how this looks. I added my Boba Fett, I snuck a Mando in there, and again, another happy Moc. My third and final build features the man they call Mando, Din Djarin. I got inspiration for this Moc from the closing scenes of the Season 3 finale of The Mandalorian, where Mando is finally able to kick his feet up and relax while Grogu and him enjoy their freedom. This Moc will be on 4 16x16 base plates, making it a 32x32 Moc. This too was a really fun build to make. I really enjoyed the peacefulness of this final scene, and I was looking at this photo of it the whole time when I was building it for inspiration. For the roof, I knew I wanted to add a little bit of detail, so I put some vents at the top along with a nice little smoking chimney and a little antenna as well. And before you go in the comments, I switched the dish plate from white to gray, don't worry. But after building the roof, I decided to build this hanging little piece that we see at the end of the episode by pinching in this Lego tent piece and adding this little connector as well, and I think it looks sick. All I had to do was add the finishing touches, some cool minifigures, and boom, another Mando Moc. But let me know in the comments which one of these 3 Mandalorian Mocs was your favorite. And speaking of Mandalorians, I wanted to say thank you to VictorTube for sending me over this Mandalorian battle pack for placing in his Moc building competition. These Mandalorians will definitely make a fine addition to my collection. And in my last video, I announced I would be doing a giveaway for these 2 Magna Guards to add to your collections. Congrats to SpongeBob Edits for winning these Magna Guards. Thank you for your comment, and just comment down below your Discord, Gmail, however I can get a hold of you, my friend. But if you're interested in any of the videos I've talked about today, like my build competition entry or my 12 upgrades for your droid army, feel free to click on one of these videos. But as always, thanks for swinging by the cantina. I wish you safe travels, and I'll see you in the next one.